More complicated than AI? Steelers owner sparks firestorm over Aaron Rodgers rumors. The Pittsburgh Steelers offseason took a sharp and unexpected turn when minority owner Thomas Tull made a perplexing comment that only intensified the buzz surrounding free agent quarterback Aaron Rodgers. While many fans were hoping for clarity, they instead got a cryptic quote that raised more questions than answers. Appearing on CNBC to discuss advancements in artificial intelligence, Tull somehow found himself fielding questions about the Steelers' ongoing quarterback dilemma. His response was as puzzling as it was revealing. "I'm here to talk about AI," Tull said, "and that's still less complex than the situation with Aaron Rodgers." That single line, delivered almost casually, sent shockwaves through Steelers Nation. Social media exploded within minutes. Fans weren't just confused, they were incensed. The Rodgers conundrum. Aaron Rodgers, a four-time NFL MVP and future Hall of Famer, has long been known as a mercurial figure. His talent is unquestionable, but his off-field persona, cryptic interviews, and constant media drama have left a trail of exhausted teams and divided fan bases. After an injury-plagued and underwhelming stint with the New York Jets, Rodgers is once again on the market, and the Steelers, desperate for a franchise quarterback, are reportedly interested. But if Tull's comments are any indication, even the Steelers brass isn't sure what to make of the situation. "He thrives on being the center of attention," one fan wrote on X. "Every team he touches turns into a soap opera." Others were more blunt. "Aaron Rodgers is a loser. Weird dude. Makes everything about him. Let him go to Minneapolis and play out his fantasy there." And then there are the fans who view Rodgers as the last chapter in a tired saga. "He's the dragon that's haunted my team for over a decade," another user posted. "It's time to break the cycle. Let's build something new." A quarterback void in Pittsburgh. The Steelers are in dire need of a quarterback. After letting both Russell Wilson and Justin Fields leave in free agency, moves that surprised some analysts, the team is now left with few viable options. Rodgers, despite recent struggles, still has the name, recognition, experience, and skill set that could offer an immediate, albeit volatile, upgrade. His brief time with the Jets did little to silence critics. He played only a handful of snaps in his debut season before suffering a season-ending Achilles injury. The following year, though healthy, he was far from the Rodgers of old, struggling with consistency, mobility, and chemistry. Still, his pedigree cannot be ignored. This is, after all, the same player who led the Green Bay Packers to a Super Bowl and accumulated countless accolades over a storied career. For a franchise like Pittsburgh, known for tradition and toughness, Rodgers could represent a risky but bold move toward immediate contention. Risk versus reward. The question is, at what cost? Rodgers doesn't come cheap, financially or emotionally. His presence in a locker room can be polarizing. His media appearances often cause more distractions than insights. And his on-field magic, while still present in flashes, is no longer guaranteed. Tull's eye analogy may have been intended as a joke, but it likely revealed more than he intended. If even the owners are struggling to understand where Rodgers stands, what he wants, where he's headed, and how committed he truly is, then how can the team build around him? What now? As the Steelers weigh their options, the fan base remains on edge. Rodgers might bring short-term hope, but he could also bring long-term headaches. Meanwhile, younger quarterbacks in the draft or under-the-radar veterans may offer less drama, even if they don't generate the same headlines. For now, Rodgers remains a free agent, and Pittsburgh remains a team in search of an identity at the most important position in football. Whether those two paths will merge is anyone's guess. But one thing is clear: when a team executive says Aaron Rodgers is more complicated than artificial intelligence, it might be best to take them at their word.